Hi, this is Sherry Cowles back with you today for the vlog on our informational presentation. I picked mobile fingerprinting, basically how the benefits are for law enforcement and how it's used today. I picked that because it does have to do with my career. It is something that I know about and I felt like I could give a good presentation on that. As far as the goals go, I felt it would be good practice to use something that I knew that would make me feel more comfortable speaking. I felt really good going into the presentation, but a little overwhelmed also because of the fact that it is something that I know about. And I felt a little confused, maybe. There was so much data in my head, plus the references that I found on my topic, that I got a little confused on what I should be saying and when, and how to put that all together to make the speech and not be too long. I didn't have so much anxiety about speaking as I did about making sure it all came out the way I wanted it to, and I wasn't necessarily happy with how it all turned out. My technology was adequately prepared. I didn't really have any problems with that. I was a little more concerned about the sound. My laptop doesn't have great sound on it, so it's really hard for me to tell if I'm getting good quality. The individual that I sent the PowerPoint to didn't have any problems, but I was still nervous about that. As far as the structure goes, my intro wasn't very strong. I didn't feel like I really covered the introduction of what I was presenting, and then I got to the conclusion and I felt a little tongue-tied about what I talked about. So those are two areas I definitely want to work on in my next presentations. When I considered my audience, I felt more like I was trying to talk to people that didn't know so much about my topic, because I'm used to talking to law enforcement when I talk about the topic of fingerprinting, so most of the time you can use acronyms and basic information that they already know. Talking to people that don't have any idea about what you're talking about, you have to change the terminology and do more explanation. So I tried to keep that in mind. I felt that the body of my speech went pretty well as far as the 3 points that I wanted to make, and like I said before, the intro and the conclusion probably needed more work, and those are probably what should have come the easiest for me. So I would say targeting my intro and my conclusion would be the ones I would target first for improvement. In connecting what I learned, I would say I want to keep better notes for my references. In the text in Chapter 6, under Research and Preparation, I remember reading about keeping better notes, and I just felt that I knew enough about the topic that I didn't really need to do that. And now after presenting, I wish I would have done a better job at keeping notes. So that'd definitely be something that I will do in the future. Make little notes in the margins or whatever I need to do, or keep the notebook like the text suggests. I especially think the notes will be beneficial in the extensive outlines that we are doing for this class. That outline really threw me over the edge. I had way too many references, way too much information, and I think that's where I went wrong. So hopefully I'll be more prepared next time. So in conclusion, I hope that I will learn more as I go and be better prepared in the future. Thank you.